Welcome to Watch Me Go Broke. Guys and gals, I need your help. I have to take a trip and I can only take one watch with me. It's gonna be 50% play and 50% business, which oddly was my motto all through elementary school. But anyway, I've narrowed it down to 5 watches. So let's awkwardly bend over a table and take a look at the candidates. Okay guys, so no wristwatch check needed today as I jump right in with my first choice. This is going to be the SKX Zero7. I have not done a review on this watch, but heck, why would I need to? Everyone has already seen a plethora of data on this particular watch. You know, obviously I have to do one at some point. It's just part of being a watch reviewer, I guess. I haven't really worn this SKX too much as of late, but it certainly is a good, reliable watch to take on a trip. I like that it has bracelet and NATO options. That's a big attractive quality to me. I have it on a strap code oyster style bracelet. I did change out the clasp. This isn't the standard one that comes on that bracelet, but it is another strap code clasp that I am using. It's just a good substantial watch. I know it's reliable. I already have adventures with this watch though. I take it to the beach, things of that nature. It still looks brand new, just like the day I got it. I don't know. This really is a front runner. Okay guys, choice number 2, and I'm gonna pronounce this name many different ways just to take care of everybody in the comments. Bulova, Oceanographer. The coolness factor of this watch is off the charts, in my opinion. Very, very 70s retro. I like that it has a steel bracelet. I'm going to be in a business setting for part of the trip, and steel bracelet is a must, in my opinion, in a business setting. This may be a bit too flashy, I'm not sure, but I certainly do enjoy this watch tremendously. It is very neat. It's been reliable for me so far. I really want to take this watch on an adventure, and this might be the trip where I do that. So choice number 3 today is going to be the WRX1000M Diver. This watch really, for me, is the front runner as of right now. It has all the specs that I would need on any sort of trip. I can get in the water with it. It has amazing lume on the bezel and the indices. It's classy looking. It can dress up. It can dress down. It is big, so it is going to attract a little bit of attention, which I'm not sure I really want to do that on this trip, but especially in a business setting. But this one, the only thing it's lacking for me is NATO options. And yes, I could take it off and put it on a NATO. I haven't done that yet because the watch is so large. I feel like it's just going to flop around on a NATO, and this watch really isn't really made for a NATO, so I like to have that NATO option because I'm going to have some playtime, so I definitely want to play. So choice number 4 will come at no surprise to anyone who's watched this channel. This is my San Martin 62 Maas homage. It's just a really great watch. I have memories with this watch. Please go back and watch my review. If you have not, so you can see what I am talking about. It's got drilled lug holes, so if I wanted to put it on a NATO, I could. I said in my review that I didn't think this one really did that well on NATOs, especially NATOs that were not single pass. I still stick behind that, but I would have a rubber strap option with this one should I choose to take it. The bracelet is absolutely fantastic with a clasp that is very similar, if not identical, to the one that I have on my SKX currently. So this is definitely a strong runner. It looks vintage. It's cool. You know, you can play with this, and I think it would work fine in a business setting. And the final choice is going to be the Paul Newman Alpha Daytona homage. This is just a great watch. If you have not seen my review on it, please go back and check it out. It is really, really a cool watch. Couple of drawbacks, though. Only 30 meters of water resistance, so I'm not going to be going swimming in it. Hopefully, I will not get caught in any downpours. I do have to walk through a city a little bit, so I'm a little concerned about that. Might have to take it off, put it in my pocket. I love this watch on the bracelet, but I'm currently wearing it on a Warnakoff NATO strap. This strap is just absolutely fantastic. And in the review of this watch, I mentioned that I wasn't understanding of why this keeper did, moved like this, and it wasn't this back keeper that did it. Well, I have figured it out. When you have the loop for the NATO strap, you're able to push this up really, really far, so you don't get a floppy loop that you would ordinarily get sometimes with certain NATO straps. This keeper here eliminates that from happening, and it is just fantastic. It holds the strap nice. I mean, this is really becoming one of my favorite straps. I believe there's a couple of colorways of the Warnakoff on Amazon that you can get. But I also love the bracelet of this watch. So it's something that I can switch to the bracelet for the meetings during playtime. I can take the bracelet off, throw it on this NATO or several NATOs. Really, any NATO seems to work with this watch. I've tried several. I've tried black. I've tried a black with blue stripes. I've tried neon green. I've tried multiple straps. Brown. It just looks fantastic. It is a strap monster. And another thing I really like about this watch is that this watch needs you. It needs you. You have to wind this watch. It needs you to survive. It needs you to keep on ticking. And you can argue, well, automatic watches need you to keep on ticking. No, they don't. You can throw it in a winder and keep going. This needs you to crank the crown to keep it going. And so it kind of builds a connection, I think. Whenever you have to do that, you can build a connection with your watch, winding it up every morning. And I just think that's really, really neat. And it's especially maybe if you're taking a trip, you kind of want that companionship, especially if you're going by yourself. And the honorable mention that you were probably wondering where it was, the Seiko Flightmaster. I really love the Seiko Flightmaster. It's one of my favorite watches, probably in the top 3 of my favorite watches. But the only problem with that is I want to wear a bracelet in the business setting when I'm in the meetings. And the Flightmaster doesn't, in my opinion, offer a good enough bracelet or just the look of it for me to be in a business setting. I don't really particularly like the bracelet in that regard. But of course with NATO's, it's a strap monster. It's awesome. For playtime, I would take this watch hands down. But for this trip, it's going to have to sit on the sidelines. Well, there you go. As you can see, it is a tough choice for me. It's like picking your favorite kid. When I told somebody that had kids that, they said, oh no, I have a favorite. So I guess I'm in a unique dilemma. But guys, let me know which one you would take in the comments, and I will reveal which one I take on my Instagram, so don't forget to follow me there. It is @WatchMeGoBroke. I'll see you next time.